after disappearance of Lord Krishna, finishing his pastimes right from this planet, so he gave Srimad Bhagavatam through Vyasadeva. So Bhagavatam is none other than Lord Sri Krishna. So it was before end of the Dwarpa Yuga it appeared, or beginning of Kali Yuga, Prabhuji and Mataji. How should we consider that one?
Well, it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam itself that it is at the cusp, at the beginning, the early, it's just like the Bhagavatam has arisen on the eastern horizon, just like the sun would arise. And it has come from the lotus mouth of Shukadev Goswami, Srila Shukadev Goswami, and at the end of Dwapar Yuga and at the beginning of Kali Yuga. So at that junction, the Srimad Bhagavatam has appeared. And Srimad Bhagavatam is the literary incarnation of Krishna. It is the literary incarnation of Krishna.
In fact, this was one of the questions by the sages, that now that Krishna has left, who will guide the world? That's when Vyasadeva has written Krishna Swadham Upagate, that because Krishna has gone, he has left the Srimad Bhagavatam, which will guide the rest of the society for the rest of the time.
And it's
non-different than Krishna.
It's a very beautiful pastime that how Vyasadeva writes this. He says that when Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna, they were wrapping up their pastime in this material world, ready to go to the spiritual world, back to the spiritual world. At that time, Srimati Radharani's pet parrot, Shuka, Sri Shuka, he was, Srimati Radharani would, he would sit on Srimati Radharani's left hand, and Srimati Radharani would feed Sri Shuka pomegranate seeds. And would teach him, say Krishna, Krishna, say Krishna, Krishna. And Sri Shuka, because he's a parrot, he would exactly imitate the voice, the transcendental divine voice of Srimati Radharani. And in her voice, he would say Krishna, 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 like that. And that's why that Sri Shuka is very, very dear to Sri Krishna, because, whenever Sri Shuka would come to see Krishna, he would always say Krishna, 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 Krishna in Krishna's voice, in Srimati Radharani's voice. So he was very dear to Krishna, and Krishna then would teach him to say Radhe Radhe in Krishna's voice. Like that's a very beautiful Leela would go on between Nandagaon and Barshana, between Sri Shuka, Krishna, and Srimati Radharani. However, when it was time for the Lord and their pastimes to wrap up, at that time, Srimati Radharani and Krishna, they told Sri Shuka that you stay back and you describe all of our pastimes in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. You give the Srimad Bhagavatam to everyone. So that will be beneficial for the people of Kali Yuga. So they instructed this to Sri Shuka and then they left. This is how Srila Vyasadeva has described it. Very beautiful.
Shuka became Shukadev Goswami.